It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as a decorated champion from MMA. That's right. I think you might know who I'm talking about. They could be the next big crossover star from the cage to the squared circle to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have an MMA champion going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
Hello there. So nice to finally...
Hey, Troy.
We are...
Thanks. I think so, too. So?
We want...
Give me the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock.
Excellent.
I'll do my best.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that... It's a new era.
So I can dress how I want it?
All right.
Hey, I've seen all your fights. Big fan. Hear you might be joining us in WWE soon.
Thanks. And I'm a fan, too. Nice to meet you, Jimmy.
I know you got the fight game on lock, but WWE is different. You never know who you can trust or what's coming next.
That sounds a lot like MMA. I think I'll fit in okay.
So you are coming to WWE?
I didn't say that.
I feel you. Well, maybe I'll see you soon. Or not.
2. What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's one of the hottest stars in MMA.
Are the rumors true? Will they be the #1 pick?
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. You've been on top of the fight game for years in MMA. What personality traits led to your success?
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive.
I can see how that...
I'd say it's...
Well, I know you're...
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations coming from a different sport. A lot of eyeballs on you tonight.
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? At least in MMA, I knew when I was going to get hit. Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with it.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor.
Hey, you all right?
I'm fine. I know we didn't cross paths too much when you were in MMA, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen.
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you.
You got any idea who was...
I do not. However, since I've been put in charge. You should be congratulating yourself.
I appreciate it.
That's it.
Fine.
First of all,
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE?
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right?
I'm fine.
Listen,
That's what...
look, if
I agree. Hey,
That's
you
I do. That
fine.
Yeah.
As Bobby Heenan might say, here's tonight's ham and egger.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Bach!
Oh no, this is who the GM got? Did someone just play a pick the worst wrestler possible card?
Oh, come on, Corey. I think this competitor has potential.
You know what, Saxton? I was wrong.
All right. I knew you liked this superstar.
No.
The number one pick is ready to complete his journey from the cage to the ring.
And his opponent from Queens, New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Jay Black.
I know he hasn't even made it to the ring yet, but this guy already looks like he belongs. The swagger, the focus. I think we're witnessing the beginning of something very special.
Why don't you go take a cold shower, Saxton? All he's proven is that he's capable of walking down an aisle. He's going to have to do a lot more to prove he's worthy of all the hype.
Raw's number one draft pick looks ready to unleash his fury on his opponent. It'll be interesting to see how quickly this superstar can transition from MMA to WWE.
Absolutely. In MMA, you're generally matching strikes and submissions, but here in WWE, you're dealing with a huge range of styles and personalities.
If anyone can make that transition, though, it's this guy. He was the number one pick for a reason, and he's about to show us why.
And a stomp to the gut. Oh, no. Has him lined up for the kill shot.
Set him up. Russian leg sweep. To the gut. I know what's next. Axe kick. Man.
And Buck took a battering there.
Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down.
Oh, man. Looking for something big here.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Off the ropes.
Went for the springboard and missed.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Getting him right into the corner. Uh-oh. Face full of turnbuckle.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Oh, my! Up to the top.
Mind-bending athleticism flipping into a cutter.
His body has to be racked with pain.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long.
Go driver! Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles? Look at this.
Double leg drop.
Turns that away. To the gut. I know what's next.
Axe kick.
Man.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
He almost got caught by that one.
Look at this. This can't be good. Oh, right to the throat.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
He's headed to the top now.
Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
Buck comes right back at him. Oh, bulldog.
One-handed.
Oh, my God. Diving moonsault.
Came down like a lead balloon. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Kicks out at just one.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough. Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of the submission here? Camel clutch and sitting deep into it.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
Picking up speed, building momentum. Trying to change the tides of the match.
No trying. The superstar has changed the tides of the match.
Into the pinfall for the victory. No idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
Taking his time, preparing to attack.
Oh, what a kick.
Looking for the win.
Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury. Oh, my God.
Vicious backbreaker.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Tension is mounting as he eyes his target.
Up into the torture rack.
Feast your eyes.
Buck sees the finish line.
Goes for the pin.
Whoa! You gotta be kidding me. What just happened?
I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if earning a win might just be impossible. Return fire on Adrian.
Good night. Good grief.
Oh, look at this.
The neck just being wrenched away at. Believe this whole feat.
Able to reach the rope and put an end to the submission.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble. To the face. What a redirect.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
Been to a lariat.
Uh-oh. I wouldn't be getting up if I were him. No way.
And completely missed the mark.
You roll the dice and now could end up with a fractured rib for your trouble.
Well, let's hope that's not the case. Would hate to see things end because of that mistake.
Destructive use of the knee.
Outlook is bad for Buck.
Makes a cover. And they're still in this.
I don't know how he just kicked out, and I'll tell you what, I don't really think he knows either.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Comes crashing down. Looking for the victory. 2.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you. But you can't ignore it anymore.
What's been right in front of me?
Lardon.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Queens, New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Jay Black.
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxton. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here. Everybody shows some respect.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Oh, my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Answer after answer for each other's offense. Continuing to attack the neck across the top rope.
Oh, he flips that around.
Axe kick. Move.
And saw what was coming there.
So much damage inflicted.
Now trampling the opposition.
To the sky.
Misses big time.
Forced the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection. Misses the target.
Big forearm.
And Tony didn't see that coming.
Oh, with authority.
He really felt the impact on that one.
Big time cutter. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
He's able to reverse it. Slingshot lariat.
Punching their way out.
Roll up here. Gets the shoulder up after one.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Cranking the head. Countering that offense.
Only timed offense there.
To the gut.
I know what's next.
Axe kick.
Man.
Face breaker. Axe kick. He's looking fairly drained.
And now is the time to dig deep, to start tapping into your stick. No!
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Bet all the chips on landing that high-risk maneuver and flop spectacularly. Here we go.
He manages to slip out of the way.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Springs to the second, no third rope, big-time cutter.
You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
Oh, D'Angelo anticipated that. Charlotte, ripcord knee.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Almost 2.5.
This could be a tipping point in this match. And a stomp to the gut.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony's on the wrong side. Trying to end this right now. Oh, wait a second.
Feet are on the ropes. This is illegal.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
And the Don hooks the leg and delivers a swinging fisherman suplex. And Tony D just commanded respect from everyone in the building with that attack. Cashing in on that effort.
2. No, he gets the shoulder up.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
And we just saw some serious offense. Saw it coming and answered with a sharp elbow.
A boom-rattling knee.
D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what do we get?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from the Indies.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me?
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what life...
I thought they were more for...
Not to mention...
So you're saying I was...
Best.
You know I'm ride or die with you? Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right...
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill.
All right.